Hi, my name is Hannah. Welcome back to my channel, Hannah Needs to Yell. And I get it. I've been gone for a long time. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. I have a new mic because I dropped my old one and it broke. So I needed to take care of that. Um, I, I'm okay. I just want to let you guys know. I've started getting the messages about, am I alive? I am alive. Life has just been crazy the past few months, especially so in the last month to 6 weeks. So, big career changes happening for me in real life. This is not my main career for anybody who doesn't know, and some big kind of personal life changes going on as well. So I've just been very occupied with, I don't want to say real life because the internet is a real part of life, but I've been very occupied with my offline life the past couple months. So thank you all for your patience while I've been kind of doing that. I can give you some more life updates at the end of this video, but for now, while I've been gone, there's been a lot of mischief afoot that I haven't really had a chance to talk about because I've been gone. So I wanted to take a minute and just express some quick opinions about everything. I don't think I'm going to be able to do big long form videos moving forward. So this is going to be, my opinions, my speculation in a summary form as much as I can, kind of updating and providing more opinions on stories that I talked about in 2024 and other stories that I've been following. And, we'll see what happens with my channel moving forward. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see from me. Ideally, stuff that is not super in-depth deep dive, because I do not have time for that anymore in my life. I'm so sorry. But especially if it's stuff that I can kind of do a quick reaction to, kind of a one take, here you go. That would be ideal. Let me know. If this is your first time seeing a video of mine, hi, welcome, congratulations. I wouldn't choose to subscribe right now. But if you're somebody who has come back from seeing me in the past, please hit that subscribe button, set your notifications to all, because, I'm a little bit all over the place. I upload sporadically, and you're going to need those notifications to know what the heck I'm doing. So let's talk about a few things. So while I've been gone, a lot of white male privilege has been exerted on this platform, and I just wanted to call it out real quick. So when I was last uploading, I was doing some pretty frequent updates about MrBeast, Beast Games, stories that were coming out related to that. He did put out the show, Beast Games. I didn't watch it. I think it's probably been well received because he has a child audience that doesn't know what the heck is going on. On the same day that he put out the series, Rosanna Pansino published a video with a story from a woman who is middle-aged, and she was filming and was part of Beast Games, and she got, according to her, allegedly injured by things that happened during her time filming on Beast Games. So, good on you, Rosanna. Good timing to publish that at that time. My heart was breaking listening to this woman's story, and I know that she is one of 2,000 contestants. So her experience can't be the only one. It's just, it's disappointing. It's sad to see MrBeast just kind of continuing to do what he does without really giving a lot of time or attention to the claims that people have made. His investigation was finished. There are allegedly some changes he's going to make as a result. I don't know, at the end of the day. I hope this has been a wake-up call for him. But I think he was too deep into the Beast Games thing to just cancel it because everybody was upset about it. Financially, he was too deep in, mentally, emotionally. I get it. But just because I logically understand what happened doesn't mean I can't be a little pissed about it still. And that's kind of the theme of this channel. It's I get it, but it sucks. So that happened. Before MrBeast Games came out, I need to address this quickly. I've expressed a lot of support for Dogpack 404 and his videos during my coverage of the MrBeast situation during 2024. Not too long after I logged off to handle my career, a creator named Soggy put out a big video that kind of, in his opinion, exposed Dogpack 404 and Dogpack's videos, and in my opinion, painted Dawson in a pretty bad light. Soggy made some good points. He also made a lot of points that to me felt hypocritical, disingenuous, felt out of context, felt like he was trying to say that Dawson was answering a question that he was not answering. I have a lot of problems with Soggy Cereal's video. I've got to tell you guys, I've tried multiple times while I've been offline over these months to make a video about the Soggy Cereal video and kind of comparing and contrasting, kind of similar to what I did way back in the day with Emily Artful and Creepshow Art, because I feel like there's that much frustration for me with how Dogpack versus Soggy Cereal happened and like how Soggy Cereal was interpreting some things that he was responding to with Dogpack. A lot of stuff really just seems like miscommunication or like different interpretations of the same communication and not necessarily lies and stuff like that. So I think I was a little irritated to see people kind of falling immediately hook, line, and sinker into what Soggy Cereal was saying and not necessarily using as much critical thinking as I wanted them to be using. That being said, Dogpack 404 absolutely fucked up. I think that his and Rosanna's video regarding, among other things, the Ivanka Trump situation, if you know what I mean, I did not like that video. I think Soggy made a lot of great points about the flaws in that video. I didn't even watch that video at first because the thumbnail contained the alleged blurred out photo of alleged CSAM. And I was like, this is so strange, Rosanna. Why are you putting out a video that has this in the thumbnail? And I was very turned off by that. And I didn't watch the video at first. And I was like, ooh, something's happening here. So yeah, that was a perfectly valid, good criticism from Soggy Cereal. And I think that was an important situation to break down and criticism to make. I think there were other things that Soggy Cereal brought up that I really disagreed with. And I also feel like his overall tone in the video was very like combative and like insulting toward the viewer, as well as like name calling and stuff toward Dogpack, which Dogpack didn't do. Dogpack didn't call names toward anybody but MrBeast. So I just, there's a maturity level there that I feel like undercut the points that Soggy was trying to make. I'm not necessarily like Dogpack's biggest stan or anything, but I feel like Soggy misconstrued a lot of things in his video, especially regarding Jake Weddle and Jake's story. And like, it was clear that Jake was not trying to accuse MrBeast, Jimmy Donaldson, of a war crime. He was quoting a friend of his who said that Jake Weddle's experience sounded like a war crime, kind of saying it as a joke, as hyperbole. And maybe that like got Jake thinking, oh, yeah, maybe this is kind of serious, what I've been through in this isolation room for like 10 or 11 days. Maybe this is not okay. And maybe it's okay that I don't feel good after going through that. But I don't think that Jake repeating somebody else's statement was Jake accusing MrBeast of committing a war crime. And I don't like that that's how Soggy presented it. I think it was clear Jake Weddle was retelling somebody else's joke. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. Let's not be intellectually dishonest. Let's not pretend that something is what it isn't. It seemed like Soggy Cereal had a vendetta against Dogpack 404 personally, and this was how he chose to air that out. This is all my speculation and opinions, etc. I don't have any insider knowledge here, but that's just how it felt to me. So yeah, I wanted to get that off my chest about Soggy Cereal's video and Dogpack 404 and Jake Weddle, and kind of wrap up that, because I had expressed so much support for Dogpack 404 over these months in 2024. I will absolutely agree/admit that it seems like Dogpack goes for a quantity over quality approach with evidence that he's presenting. So absolutely, sometimes the evidence he presents, he gets a little sloppy about it. And I think Soggy points that out effectively. Some of the examples are not the best. I think there's enough examples that do support his points to support his points. But it's not a good look, Dogpack. if someone is able to come into your stuff and make it look the way that Soggy made it look. Dogpack ain't perfect. Soggy really, I was not happy with his video. I felt like there was a complete lack of intellectual honesty in that whole situation. And it was very unfortunate that even though this is not what Soggy wanted, it gave MrBeast fuel to use to say in his interview with Oompaville, oh, I'm not that bad. I mean, look at this video, this expose video that somebody made about Dogpack and Jake Weddle. This is not even just me talking. Look at what this guy's doing. I mean, you got to think about stuff like that before you do it, Soggy. I know that's not what you wanted, but I'm just saying. That's the shortest version of my thoughts that I have on that Soggy cereal video. Yeah, I hope that MrBeast continues to be called out because he deserves it. And I hope that when people do it, they remain intellectually honest in the process. So let's, regarding white male privilege, I'll get back to that topic. We've seen a couple of really uncomfortable comebacks recently. Cody Ko and David Dobrik. Who asked for them to return? Literally nobody. But they did. And they came back with fitness journeys. Cody Ko did not say word one about why he was kicked off the internet. If you're not sure, I have live streams and videos about it from earlier in 2024. But basically, he was chased off the internet because Tana Mongeau was having a live event in the spring to early summer of 2024. She did not realize she was being recorded at this event. She asked people not to record. And so I still have this little bit of a moral issue of we're seeing her making a claim, accusation, admission, whatever it is, that she never meant for the internet to see because she told people not to record, and yet somebody did. But the past is in the past. What happened, happened. She said at her live show in response to a question that she had, as a 17-year-old, had a sexual relationship with Cody Ko and JC Kalen, who still has not been called out for God knows why. And at the time, Cody Ko was 25. I also believe that at the time they were living in different states. So the claim, allegation, accusation that chased Cody off the internet was that he, as a 25-year-old, was having sex with Tana Mongeau, a 17-year-old. Criminal, potentially, question mark? Allegedly. I'm no lawyer, but it seems bad, especially if he's crossing state lines to go do that shit. So, I get why Cody Ko cannot really talk about that. When he comes back, he puts himself in a lot of legal danger, if he does, in my opinion. A lot of potential trouble, Basically, he came back by posting a video on his second channel called Cody Trains. It's like a running channel. He just talked about running. And then at the very end of the video, he was like, listen, I get that some of you guys might not like me now. And, that is what it is. If you're here for my running journey, stick around. If you're not, then fuck you, essentially. And then I noticed that Cody's channel art was, at the time of his comeback, and still remains to this day, very child-friendly. This is the channel art on Cody Ko's running fitness channel called Cody Trains, which is where he made his comeback to YouTube. And, it's a little kid-friendly. It's a little childish. I'm sure it's cheeky because trains. We like puns around here. But I don't know. If you're a dude who was kicked off the internet because of allegations of inappropriate behavior with a minor, I would maybe change up my channel art from this to something just not this. That doesn't look kiddie. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but that's just my thoughts. I do not like the look of this. So yeah, back when Cody was originally canceled, he exercised his white male privilege, financial privilege of not saying anything about it, just left the internet, came back after several months to continue to not say anything about it. Again, I understand why legally he, probably under lawyer's advice, is being told not to say a single peep, but he's also not denying it. He's not denying that something went on between himself and Tana that was inappropriate at that time. He's also not filed a lawsuit against Tana for defamation. So I just, I'm just going to leave that there. He's back and it's embarrassing. Like it was a very embarrassing way to return, in my opinion, as well as the way that David Dobrik just returned. This was a situation that took place like back in 2023. And I have videos about his stuff. David Dobrik came back with abs and with the assumption that now that he's got abs, people will forget why he was kicked off the internet. So for anybody who did forget, there were extremely unsafe filming environments. He didn't pay his collaborators, allegedly, other than paying them in exposure. Now, they agreed to do that work with him and just be paid with exposure, but still kind of sucks. I don't think that that's fair. And I think that when you're making the money that David Dobrik was making, you should not be even offering that payment system. The unsafe work environments that I was just talking about, work conditions, went so far as to almost unalive Jeff Wittek, injuring him so badly that he has had several eye surgeries. He might be losing that eye. Like, I haven't kept up with all the Jeff Wittek stuff, but big physical harm done to Jeff Wittek, who was one of David's dear friends, allegedly, and now there's like legal stuff going on between Jeff and David. David is apparently reluctant to pay for Jeff Wittek's medical treatment. He still, I think, does not take responsibility for what happened to Jeff Wittek, even though he was the direct cause of it, him personally, David Dobrik, the man himself. He's the person driving the machine, putting Jeff Wittek in physical danger, in physical harm, causing him to slam into the machine. And he still is like, yeah, I'm not responsible for that shit. Okay, cool, David. Good to know. Another exertion of financial privilege. It's disappointing to see. I don't have much else to say about that other than ew and how embarrassing for David. And also, he's going to be fine. Cody Ko is going to be fine. MrBeast is going to be fine because they have money and they waited long enough. There's always new audiences coming on to YouTube, especially new kid audiences. David and MrBeast, particularly, their content is toward kids. Same could be said for Cody Trains based on that channel art, but, remains to be seen exactly. It's kind of universal content, fitness and running and stuff. Yeah, it's just kind of pathetic. It's really pathetic, rich people shit. Anyway, so all that has been going on. There's also been a resolution. This is something that I feel like is positive. So again, back in, I think, 2022 to 2023, I was covering more heavily the situation and issue that was going on between iiluminaughtii and ozmedia. Go watch that coverage. I cannot even pretend to rehash it all here. But there has been an ongoing lawsuit, which I feel like was poorly founded. I'm not going to get into it, but Vangelina Skov has done some great videos on it. So watch her content covering the iiluminaughtii lawsuit. Ozmedia 3 weeks ago posted a video saying that it's over and that he's not going to talk about it anymore. I don't know what the details of the resolution are, but I'm so happy for him that it's over. And I'm also like, I've just been so chuffed. I've just been so proud of the internet, of Oz's audience, because the whole time, whenever Oz has needed support, he's gotten what he needed and more from his audience, like through fundraisers for his legal needs. You don't always see that kind of rallying around a creator who needs help. And it's just beautiful to see. So I'm happy for Oz. I'm embarrassed for iiluminaughtii. That whole situation was real bad for her, a real bad look for her. And as much as I wanted to see how all of this stuff got hashed out, I think it's for the best for Oz that we leave things the way that they are. And it's 3 weeks since the lawsuit ended, but you'll see that Ozmedia's videos, like Dear iiluminaughtii, regarding the situation are still up on his channel. So that was not a rule that he needed to take down videos related to the lawsuit. And it looks like Wonder's video is still up. Personally, I'm very happy to see that he still has these videos up so that if anybody has questions or concerns, they can always come back here and see his story, which is not a good one. So I'm happy about that for sure as part of this resolution. Other general things. Gabbie Hanna is still being religious and cringy on her channel. James Charles is up to a bunch of bullshit, and I have not been keeping up with it, but I've just been hearing like little drips and drops. And I just like, ugh. It is just, I don't know, James Charles is just such a fucking toxic topic I don't even want to deal with. Rawbeautykristi, I believe, has made some sort of comment or something. My last big video that I posted on here was about Rawbeautykristi and her allegedly anti-LGBTQ outing. If you didn't watch that video, it's worth a watch. It's a little long. I watched it back, and there was some stuff I could have cut out. But you don't come to my channel for non-deep dives. You come to my channel for videos to put on while you like do chores and learn something new. So I think it's worth a watch. Basically, trying to pin down Rawbeautykristi's true beliefs and thoughts and opinions about the LGBTQ community that she profited off of for years through her YouTube work, allegedly, in my opinion. It's not positive opinions. No surprise there. But I think she has made some sort of a comment or some reference to it recently. And so this is how out of touch with YouTube I am. I saw that Peter Mon made a video about this. So I know that you can go to Peter Mon's channel and see it. I haven't watched it because I've just been so with life. But I recommend that you go see Peter Mon's channel for that update. What else? America fucking sucks. We elected Donald Trump for some godforsaken reason. If anybody needs help, if anybody needs anything, please do not hesitate to contact me. My email address is in my description. I live in Connecticut, so especially if you live in Connecticut or in surrounding states, it might be easier for me to help in some way. I don't know what help I can offer, but even if you just need a listening ear, I care very much about my audience, and I'm thinking a lot about the future of my channel. So let's hear. We're going to change topics now real quick. I don't know if there were more YouTube updates that I meant to give. I'm doing this off the cuff. I didn't write it down, but I'm thinking about what's the best way to use my channel moving forward. When I started this channel, Hannah Needs to Yell, I had been doing lifestyle content on a previous channel called Pretty Hippie Me, which I stopped uploading to. There's a part of me that wants to go back to lifestyle content because it makes me happy. And that's the only reason. This channel is it's very much an outlet for me when it comes to learning about influencer shenanigans and wanting to make sure that other people are aware and making points that I feel like other people might not be making. And so there'll be times that I come here probably to continue doing that, maybe, but I can't continue doing the deep dives that I've been up to. I also feel like with my big life changes, my lifestyle channel just might be more kind of what I'm interested in these days, because I want to talk about my new career. I want to talk about land surveying. It is a vastly understaffed field. We need more land surveyors. I think about 50% of land surveyors are going to either retire or pass away within the next 5 to 10 years because of how old they are, because like nobody knows about this career field. And it's a really lovely career field. If you are neurodiverse, if you are somebody who loves to like be on your feet all day when you're working, which I have realized that I do. I like to be active, not all day. You're not on your feet all day, but you're walking around a lot. If you're somebody who wants to work with robots and lasers, if you're somebody who has any interest at all in like civil engineering or just being out in nature all day, construction, land surveying is not quite a trade. It's like a trade adjacent. It's basically all about measuring property boundaries. It doesn't sound super exciting, but I've got to tell you, I have thoroughly enjoyed getting into this field. I have found it very fulfilling. It checks a lot of boxes that work for me. Pay right now is like medium. I think it could be higher. I also think that over the next few years, it's going to get higher as older people in the field, unfortunately retire, and there's a lack of professionals that exist, and those who do exist will be more valuable. Just saying. And the reason I was saying it's good for neurodiversity is because it's a field that's very technical, but also physical, and it's not very social. If you're like me, I'm on the field crew. You go out into a property with maybe one other person and you set up robots, you use the robot or a similar total station. It doesn't have to be a robot. It could be GPS. Technically, it could be a drone, but not a lot of places are using drones yet. You measure property boundaries. You're out in nature, or you're out in your local city, or you're on a construction site. It's simple, straightforward, repetitive, but not boring, because every property has its own challenges you have to overcome. You get to use a machete to chop your way through the forest sometimes, and that feels very fun to someone like me who has watched a lot of Forged in Fire and has always wanted to have a reason to use a blade. I have a reason to use a blade now in my daily life. Like it scratches an itch that I didn't even know that I had. And I'm just thrilled by that. So I just think it's a really good field, and it's going to be in high demand very soon. I hope that people check it out. If you are needing a career shift, or if you are needing a career in general because you just don't really know what to do, a lot of places will take anybody who is willing to learn. So go in and learn, and I think you might find it fulfilling. There are a lot of different ways in which it could be fulfilling to somebody. Again, if you want to learn more about it, email me. I'm not going to turn my channel into a surveying channel. If I do any lifestyle stuff, I will do it on my other channel, Pretty Hippie Me, which I might rename as well. Hannah Needs to Live or something like that. I don't know. I also still love clothes and fashion and like going places and doing things. So I might put some of that on that channel. I don't know. As for this channel, though, my audience here is very important to me, and I want to talk about stuff that is important to you. So please let me know in the comments below. I don't want to turn this into a politics channel, but America is kind of in a place right now, and I want to be able to support my audience as much as I can, because my audience consists of a lot of people who are marginalized and a lot of people who are going to be negatively impacted by this current administration, and probably are already being. I put a post on my community tab when Donald Trump was elected about basically, I know we didn't want President Trump, but please be safe. No asshat president is worth you hurting yourself. And I had too many people comment that they really needed to hear that. And I'm very worried about my audience being safe over the next few years, at least the next 2 years until the next election, so that we can at least maybe make some progress in the House or the Senate. I can't continue to do deep dive long videos, but please let me know what I can do to support you guys and what my channel can be that would be supportive to you and that would serve a purpose to you guys. Because I feel like the influencer shit, a lot of people talk about it. They might make different points than I make. And, sometimes I might still want to talk about an influencer, but I feel like there's other things that might be more valuable right now. The influencer thing is kind of the same shit over and over. People fuck up. We call them out for fucking up. Maybe they're less likely to fuck up because they don't want to get canceled. And I think that that's a good thing. But they still do it, or at least they hide doing it, and they're not likely to take a lot of accountability. They just go away for a while and then they come back and keep doing it. That doesn't mean that commentary and drama videos are futile. I think that they're very important because, like I said, they might be less likely to fuck up because they don't want to get canceled, and they know that. But I feel like there's a strong enough force on this platform doing that, holding influencers accountable, that maybe it doesn't need to be me personally. I don't know. Let me guys know what you think. I'm really thinking very seriously about the future of my channel, how it should go, if I'm even able to continue it. And I think that your input would be very valuable here. So let me know in the comments below, or again, email me. My time is extremely limited right now. So I don't know when is the next time I'll be able to upload, but I wanted to put this video out here. If there's something I didn't do an update on, put it in the comments and I will I'll give you my thoughts on whatever it is. The Karen Reed retrial is coming up in April. I hope that shit does not go to trial because the state, the Commonwealth keeps withholding stuff from Karen Reed's team. And there's still no evidence, no direct evidence that she hit John O'Keefe with a car. Oh, and Sherry Frankie made some statements recently that I'm happy about. And Paris Hilton, her bill passed. So there are some good things. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know. But I'm proud of Sherry Frankie. I'm happy for Paris Hilton's bill passing. I have to go because it's 5:30 in the morning now. I started filming around 4 something, and I have to be at work at 6:30. So thank you for being here. If you watched this video, let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know how you're doing. Again, my email address is in the description and my inbox is open if you need anything. I can't guarantee that I can give you what you need, but maybe I can point you in the direction of somebody who can. I parasocially love you guys and I miss you parasocially, and I would like to continue doing this in some way. I just need to figure out what that's going to be. Also, fuck these rich white male influencers with no remorse. That's just like the easiest way to say it. I don't know. All right. I got to get on with my day, but if you liked this, I hope you subscribe. This would be a very interesting first video for somebody to see and subscribe on. But if you do, wow, thanks. You're a real one already. Put on your notifications because I don't know when I'm going to be back. And maybe share the video, put comments below, like the video, etc. All that good stuff to help me make my decisions and etc. Yeah, that's what I got. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a great day out there. Peace be with you always. Bye.